Hello, my name is Yolanda Maxwell, and I've got quite a story for you. I recently sat down with the Majishian sisters, where one was known for her magic and illusions, and the other one, she seemed to be a nuisance around town. They had a falling out over a year ago. Let's see where they are today. So, Phoebe, tell me about your magic.
Well, I don't really consider it magic. What I do is more of illusions.
But your sister's magic, it is real, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that my magic is real.
So, how exactly did you acquire these abilities?
Oh, about a year ago, I got struck by some lightning. No, this down here. Yeah. And ever since, I've just had crazy cool magic powers.
For me, it's more about the performance rather than the actual magic. I like to captivate an audience.
You're a performer then?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So when I was a toddler, I would put on all these shows for my friends and my family. But then when I turned 7, that's when I really started getting into learning illusionary tricks.
And what about your sister?
Must you?
Sorry?
Must you insist on pestering me about her? I thought this would be a serious interview.
Ow! Excuse me, could you please not injure my crew while they're working?
Well, it sure isn't my fault that they can't put out a teeny tiny fire without hurting themselves.
And stop lighting my equipment on fire.
Fine. So, what else do you want to know?
Tell us about your sister.
That's what this is about? Should have said so from the start. Well, she was always the center of attention in the family, that's for sure.
Seems to me like you envy her.
What are you, my shrink? I mean, yeah, I was a jealous kid, but if there's anybody who's jealous now.
It's her. Yeah, she may have her inexplicable powers, but she can never wow an audience like I could. Even that blue hair barely fazed our parents.
So, why don't the two of you just work together?
Don't be absurd. Her stage presence is atrocious. And besides, performing is my thing. I don't even entertain the idea.
For starters, she hasn't contacted me since I showed her my powers. I always figured it was how I showed her.
And how was that?
I sort of hijacked one of her shows.
I once tried to have Phoenix as my assistant for a show. I was putting it on for a guy I was crushing on at the time. But little did I know, she'd had her powers for a month and never told me. Alright, for my next trick, I will make the lovely Miss Phoenix hypnotized. Alright. Watch the hoop. Good. You... What? How?
Now that's magic, sister.
You just had to pull that stunt right in front of him, didn't you? You have completely upstaged me.
Seriously? You don't care at all about how I just did that.
You have completely ruined my show. Just get out.
Fine.
Get out!
He's not even that cute anyway.
I guess I overreacted. Honestly, I think I was really just...
Jealous of how much attention she would always get. I thought for once I could be in the spotlight. But all it did was just push her away.
Good. You know, you guys have made me realize that I I shouldn't be avoiding my sister because she has these cool, crazy powers. She could travel through time and make fire out of nowhere. See, look at this.
Maybe I should just tell her how I feel. Who knows, maybe she might forgive me.
Sorry, I need to call her.
Hey sis, it's been a while. Listen, I'm sorry for what I did last year. It's just I've always been in your shadow, and for once I had the spotlight.
It's not your fault. You see, I was the one that got jealous and just randomly got these powers that were perfect for my act.
What do you say we get the Majishian sisters back together? I know I have a lot to learn from you, but I'm willing to learn. I've missed you. I'm tired of these clowns. What do you say we get them out of here?
All right, do your thing.
Well, it seems like we've done some good bringing these sisters back together again. This is Yolanda Maxwell, signing off. Cut. I can't believe she literally has us out here in the middle of nowhere. Do you have your phone?
You told me to keep it off set.
Keep it off set? No, that's not what I meant, fool. I mean, don't have it on set while we're filming. Ugh.
Well, at least it's a nice day.
Let's go.